Hi everyone. If our voices, this is a disclaimer that if our voices sound a little weird, that's because
We are sick.
we went on the Taylor Swift concert movie and then we sang, we lost our voices, and then we didn't stop drinking cold water or alcohol. So we've officially lost our voices, and but we wanted to make this book tag video because she's here for a while. Last day
For
here,
2 hours.
two hours she's here for.
2 hours.
So we'll make this video. Hopefully, upload it next week. Let's see. But yeah, welcome to Bookish Tag with Mel and
Tanush.
it's just basic Q&A sort of thing because we enjoy doing that. But let's start. The first question is, how many books are too many books in a series?
10.
So what are you saying? It's addicted colorway.
I'm not saying it, but I'm also not saying it.
Okay, I agree to this. For me, it's like if it's more than five, that's too much effort on my part. Except if it's Cassandra Clare. I'll read anything she writes. I have like 10 books more to read, or 12, I don't know. But except Cassandra Clare, I'll not read anything that's more than five books. Yeah. Next question is, how do you feel about cliffhangers?
I feel like if there's a valid reason for it, then it's fine. But if you just have a cliffhanger because you want someone to read the next book, then I don't like it.
I have a love-hate relationship, like she said. If it makes sense to the plot, I like it. But if it's just there, it's irritatingly just doesn't really make any sense to have a cliffhanger. Like it could have been resolved in like one more chapter, then I don't like it. I think it's just like a clickbait sort of thing for books.
Read bait.
Read bait. We made a word. Read bait. Hardback or paperback?
Paperback. Because hardback, if I buy it, which is also very rare, I will immediately throw the dust jacket. I will throw it. I hate it.
She's insane. Can you tell? But I am also um paperback person because just because hardbacks are tougher to read, though I would wanna have like a bookshelf with just hardbacks because I have this friend called Amy and she has the prettiest bookshelf I've ever seen. So shout out to Amy. Next question is favorite book, which is tough,
Uh, Stalking Jack the Ripper.
which I made her read by the way.
She's like,
No, I didn't. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. But anyway, I think mine is quite obvious. I think I'll mention three. Stop it. I'll mention three. One, like two of them are classics that I really enjoyed reading, and one of them is like something I recently read. So the classics are basically Jane Eyre. I think that book changed my life in so many ways. And the second one would be, um, I think Frankenstein. I can write like essays on Frankenstein. I love that so much. And the book that I love right now, or I've loved for a few years now, is Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. I love that book. I can't talk about that book without crying. So we'll not try. We'll move on. Oh, so the
oh
next question
God,
is
this is literally.
least favorite book.
We made an Insta video where we will show each other the answers of these questions, and I feel like we are exposing ourselves now.
Yeah, do it, do it.
I forgot what was mine. Wait, I need time to think. You go.
Okay, I don't have like one least favorite book. I have many least favorite book, but let's just say the most recent one I read was um maybe A Curse of True Love. Because the thing is, I expected a lot more because the second book in the series was so good. I was like, oh fuck, it's gonna like be so good, but it was so disappointing. I was sleeping every 10 pages and it was just bad. So I'm disappointed. There's anger there on my side, but yeah, I wouldn't say the least favorite. Yeah, least favorite that I've read in maybe this month or like in yeah.
I think I'm gonna say recently King of Greed. I did not like it because I feel like I was promised more groveling and there was none.
Yeah, I kind of get that. I tried reading that, but we'll move on. So the most recent book you just couldn't finish. So mine is King of Greed. I tried it and I failed because somebody somebody called him a flower man and I died laughing. Shout out to Sanya. Uh, she called it she called Dominic a flower man and I was just like, that's funny. But yes, what's yours?
I feel like this is gonna piss her off. Zodiac Academy.
Listen, I get it. I get it. The first few books are very hard to get into. I am just a little toxic, which is okay. We are okay. That it's not a crime.
Okay, you got me there, but that is not a crime.
But yes, we'll moving on to the next question, which is a book you're currently reading.
Mm, I'm not reading anything currently. I just finished Pump 2
Because of
because
me.
of her. And now I think I'm gonna start Hermione fanfics because of
Hermione. Say the
Hermione fanfics because of her.
So I'm reading a Hermione fanfic, and by the way, if you guys haven't read Pump 2, you should read it. It's like a novella. It's really, really smutty and it's really, really good. So read it. You'll enjoy it. And what I'm currently reading is Breath, Mints, and Battle Scars by I don't know who, but I found it on AO3, and it's a Hermione fanfic, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly. It's very, very toxic. So you should read trigger warnings. But and I'm in love with Theo. That's about it. I'm liking Theo more in this book than I'm liking Draco, which is rare. But Theo also reminds me of Connor Cobalt in so many ways, which yeah. So we'll move on to the next question, which is the last book you recommended to somebody.
Uh, is it Blackbird and Butcher or Butcher and Blackbird? Whatever. I messed up the order, but that to her and
And
to everyone with a pulse.
I love that book. It's such a cute, dark comedy and a serial killer and just cute stuff. You should read it. Can you tell we have issues? But yes, I enjoyed it. I really, really liked it. So you guys should read it. And the last book I recommended somebody was basically the one I'm reading right now, which is the Hermione fanfic. And I made her read when she was here. I made her finish Pump 2, which was also, she liked it,
I
right?
liked it. I liked it. I like the art.
If you've read that book, you know. But you guys should read that book because it's really good. Fun. Small novella, so you can just finish it in a few hours. She finished it in like an hour or so.
Yeah.
So enjoy. Newest book you've read by publication date. This I know now. The Curse of True
Oh,
Love. Yeah, we both read that.
yeah.
King of Greed or Curse of
Mm.
True Love for both of us. Didn't like both. Favorite author, which is gonna be easy for me. Tough for her. Let's see who's her favorite author.
Emily Henry.
Hmm. Acceptable answer. Mine is Olivia Blake for sure. Um, I have literally a shrine made out of all her books. I do like a puja every morning because I just love the way she writes and the way she gets me. I believe she writes books for me and just me. That's just me being whatever. Buying books or borrowing books.
Buying because I wanna annotate and write unhinged nonsense in them. So if I borrow it, then we're not gonna be friends after I give it back.
I also like buying because my dream is to have like a library of my own. So when I was young, I decided that I would buy every book I read because I wanted to have like a library. My best friends dad has a huge library at their place, and I want it. But I realized I can't buy 150 books a year, and I don't want to buy books I don't like. So I only buy books that I like, ho- or like I know would like. So this is a tough one. No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Bookmarks or dog ears?
Bookmark. Ew, dog ears.
I used to do dog ears. Um, I studied literature. You somehow have to do it. It's don't shame. But I do prefer bookmarks. And bookmarks don't need to be bookmarks. It could be a pen, it could be my rubber band, it could be my phone, it could be my lip balm, it could be anything. But I need to put something. So, yeah. A book you can always reread.
The Sinner's Duet by Sophie Luck.
I actually have to read it. I think she told me that I'd love it. So, I have to read Sophie Luck's book. I have read like the Mafia series. I think I forgot the name, but I liked it. Um, a book I can always reread.
I can only answer this for you. Alone with You in the Ether.
I reread it a lot of times, but I can always read, like I go back to it. The thing is, it's very hard for me to go back to Alone with You in the Ether because it's just a tough book for me. It's very close to my heart, but I'll accept that answer. But I don't know which book would I reread all the time.
One eternity later.
No, not Zodiac Army. I think I would say Kobalaway scenes. Like I go back to a lot of Kobalaway scenes, a lot of them, a lot of them all the time. So I would say Kobalaway and Alone with You in the Ether. And can you, next question basically is, can you read while hearing music?
I can only read while hearing music,
She's insane.
and it has to match the vibe of the book.
So she needs me.
Okay.
But yes. So it depends. If it's like soulful music, I can make it work. But if it's like, I don't need like loud music. I need to be like soulful. Something you know those playlists on YouTube, a study playlist with the lo-fi music. I can read with that. But other than that, I don't think I can read with music. So next question is one or multiple point of views.
Okay. I'm gonna give an example. I did not care for Apollo's point of view. That needs to be deleted. No one cares what he thinks. So I think it depends on the book, but most of the time, max two. But I prefer one.
I am a single point of view girl because I feel like even not even just like let's talking about A Course of True Love, not even Apollo's point of view, Jack's point of view made me cringe. I'm sorry, I liked him more with Ava's point of view, I guess. I liked how she saw him. I did not want to see how he sees him, which is pathetic. Uh, no hate to anybody. It's okay to be pathetic, just not for me. Um, it's not for me. You can be pathetic in private, not in front of me. I kind of don't like it. But I prefer a single point of view. I think it builds up like a mystery. If it's two like dual point of view, a girl and guy, I feel like you just know they love each other, and it's like like I just know it. But with the girl, it's like does he or does he not? Is he doing it out of like? So I enjoy a single point of view, but I do also enjoy multiple point of view. Just let's say the Atlas Six series, which is a very very good book, one of my favorite series. I enjoyed multiple point of views in that. So it depends on the book, I guess. Next question: do you read a book in one sitting or multiple days?
Multiple days, not in one sitting. I mean, it depends on the book. If I really, really like it, I think I read Butcher and Blackbird in one sitting, so I love that book. But Zodiac Academy, I'll need like maybe 1 year to finish the first book. But yeah, depends.
Multiple settings. I just don't have the time to like hold a book for 4 hours. I work full time. She works full time. We don't have the time to read a book in one sitting for like 2 3 hours. Don't have that kind of energy either. But next, a book you've read because of the cover. Hmm.
I have to think. Wait. Oh, okay. There's this book called Ask for Andrea. I read because of the cover. It's. Am I supposed to now like say what's it about or just it's a
No,
word? Word.
no, you don't have to tell them. They can figure it out.
Okay. Ask for Andrea.
None. Because I decided I only take recommendations from people. I used to buy a lot of books growing up, and I didn't like or read most of them. So I found a few people whose recommendations I trust. So it's been a while since I bought a book just for the cover, but I do think Divine Rivals had like a huge, the cover had a huge part in me reading it sooner. So Divine Rivals is one, and the cover is beautiful. I have both the UK and the US cover because I'm insane and I love Iris Roman. You should definitely read about them. Oh, the questions are over. That's all. Is that all? Did we finish this in one sitting?
Yeah.
I guess this is it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. And do tell us what are your whatever questions we are the answers for them. We would love to answer, talk, or do whatever. And follow us on Instagram. Read her book, which is The Publicity Stunt and The Night Shift, that's going to come out really, really soon. Follow us on Instagram. Mine is Mel's Book Nook. Hers is.
Underscore Tanush with like a billion H's and S's. So it's just we'll just write it in the description.
Yeah, we'll add our links to the description. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Um, and I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next video. Bye.